The Christian Bible reveals God to be a Trinity, three persons equal in nature, but with different functions. As this understanding informs Christian marriage, in terms of the nature and function of married persons, it is important to explore ways to better understand the state of living in a state of equality of nature and diversity in function. Why? Adelaide's Anglican Assistant Bishop Tim Harris says, "It is well recognised that males, usually seeking to justify abuse, will be drawn to misinterpretations to attempt to legitimise abhorrent attitudes. In the following analogy, we use the visible light spectrum and additive colour system as an aid to better appreciate God's divine nature, and in turn, the splendour of human marriage, which will be illustrated in a follow-up analogy. Here, the indivisible nature of God is explained in the Bible, is illustrated as a singular source of light. The Bible also explains that God is three persons, represented here as the three primary colours. The Bible is clear that these three persons are in nature, essence and attributes equal. The Father, Son and Spirit share the same divine nature and are equal in power, glory and wisdom. Here, the visible light spectrum can help to illustrate how the three persons of God are the same nature, in this case, light. It is important to note that as such, none of the three persons of God is inferior to the other. It is also important to note that the Bible is equally clear that each person of this Trinity fulfills a different role. For example, our restoration is based on the Father's power and love, the Son's death and resurrection, and the Spirit's regeneration and seal. In this, each person of the Godhead submits voluntarily to the other, respecting the other's role in creation, salvation, and advocacy. It is important to note that no role is inferior to another role. The Bible also reveals that God's nature is reflected in the sentient and temporal beings He created, and then directed to procreate through the union of two persons for the purpose of subduing the world.